Hello everyone and welcome to the Icelandic Championships 2025, this time outdoors. We are just about getting ready for our first match of today, which is not this one on the screen. Apologies. We will have... Sorry, we're starting a little bit late. We have the longbow and traditional women category. We have the gold medal match coming up next. And sorry for the late. We had some technical difficulties here. That's why we're starting a little bit later than we would have wanted. But we have Tinna and Guðrún competing for the gold in the longbow and traditional women's category. And here we can see them coming onto the screen and making or just about to get ready. So yeah, my name is Oliver. I will be with you today like usual and commentate over today's matches. We have quite a few of them today. We have starting off with the longbow competition, longbow and traditional competition, and then we have the recurves later today. So that is what's happening today. Already have some Tinna fans in the chat, so it's gonna be a fun match. We are testing the clocks, I think, here. As you can see, the clocks are to the left and right of the archers. They have 20 seconds to shoot each arrow. We are shooting on 30 meters for the longbow. And we have Georg on the judges line for now. He will probably be back in the recurve competing as well today himself, so he's not a full-time judge today. But alright, here we go. And let's get started with our first round. Shutting one, I think, there. Three for Guðrún. A little bit better from Tinna now. 7. At least consistent for Guðrún there at the top. And finishing off with probably a score that will be good enough to take this set from Tinna. And that will be what will be the final score here. So 15 for Tinna and 14 for Guðrún, so still a little bit close. Judges are taking a closer look if the last arrow there should be an 8 or a 7 for Tinna, but I don't think it would matter. She still has the 2 points already. So yeah, going up, it was an 8, so 16 against 14. So goes up 2 set points and takes an early lead of this match. It's a best of 5 rounds. The set system works like you get 2 points for winning a set of 3 arrows, and whoever wins, basically, if you win with 6 points. You can think of it like that. But if they draw, then it could be, then you can go up to a 7 points. A draw gives you 1 set point each. So that's how this system works here. So field is ready, and they will head into set number 2. And Guðrún will get us started. As I said, they have 20 seconds per arrow and are shooting on 30 meters, shooting on a target that's 122 meters across. And Guðrún to start this second end. Let's get the correct here. Ooh, and a 9 from Guðrún. That will help. And a 6 from Tinna. Good arrow here will secure those points for Guðrún. And here we go, yeah. She's in the center now. 20 points from her. That will put it out of reach, even with a 10 here from Tinna. So Guðrún to even the match. 20 points against 17. And the judges will always go over each arrow end. They like estimate first. If they don't see exactly where the arrows land first, they will mark it with a star on our graphic, and then they go over the scores and fix if there are any arrows that shouldn't be any particular score. So that's how this system here works. A little bit different for, I think both of them have been in the final TV finals before, so nothing new for them here, but oftentimes a little bit more stressful to have the cameras and everybody watching one match all of a sudden. Most of the time when you're in qualification and even in the eliminations, then there are more people shooting and you can shoot whenever you want. There are no cameras in your face at all times. But round number 3, all even. So we're back to square one, and Tinna will start this set. Starts with a 5. A 7 from Guðrún. She is more in the center now than she was in the first end. And Tinna needs to respond. And now another missed arrow for Guðrún. The wind is to the left, so you might see the arrows being pushed to there. But will this be enough to take the set? Yeah, we'll see. No, Tinna will take this set with 17 points, maybe 18 against 15. So as you can see on the wind flags there, the wind is heavily to the left. Has been blowing wind all day. Hasn't much been raining though, like it was yesterday. The compound and barebow archers had quite the day yesterday, trying to shoot in the yellow weather warning and all that fun stuff. But Tinna, going up to 4 set points, can now win this match by winning the next set and take the gold. Let's see. How she gets along here as the field is being cleared. Georg sets the fourth end. Guðrún to start. Not happy with that one. That will miss the target. That's huge points that Tinna now can gain, and she has to capitalize on it and can win this gold. And in a very strong position now. It's all in Tinna's hands now. A good arrow needed though for Guðrún to put some kind of pressure on. Will not. So already I think Tinna will have this gold. Yep, there it is. She will be happy with that round of 20 points. So going up to 6 points and takes the win. There is the judge's confirmation. Congrats to Tinna, the Icelandic longbow and traditional champion outdoors. Next up we will go into the men's category, but first we will have the medal ceremony.
Als je zegt, check out. Zeg, we snooien ook weer. En dan show we. Anders had ik, Guðrún! Yay! Ég er þetta hérna líka, við erum fram með kamerunum. Fram með hérna og horfa á kameru. Fyrsta sæti, Guðrún! Nei, Tinna. Tinna! That's why you look. That's why you look at the names first. Get a high get going. Let's see here. The camera and the hot one. Only here. Okay. Get a bit. Oh my God. We meant to do it. Okay. You may take a point, Nick. Preppa næsta match. Leiðir fólkið út, skilur við, passar að þau séu komin að blóta sitt og kallar upp næsta match. Og meðan þau eru að setja upp, þá kemur okkur inn á flæðið og... Allæg, næsta match! Guð, Langboga Utandyra. Ég spurði það. Á talgeti 1, Gummi. Á talgeti 2, Haukur. Velkomin við. Ég mætti með búastafni minn. Ég er skapandi búastafnur. Þú var ekki tíma í höfðuna aftur. Það er enga reglur um búastafnur að vera stór. Þegar það varst á einu mót, þá var bara 16 í hörðu. Já, þetta er búinn að rastið þig, ég vil ekki gera það. Þetta er bara kúsbúi og setrinu síðast.
Next up, we will go into the individual men's final in the longbow and traditional category, where Haukur from Freyja and Gummi competing for boginn, I would think. Mm, I would think so. But let's get this gold final underway in the men's longbow and traditional category. Gummi will get us started on target number 1. Starting off strong with the 9. Haukur not finding the target there. But Gummi finding finding an 8. Now Haukur finds the target face. And 25 for Gummi. And another good arrow there from Haukur. Maybe a misread on this first one, which cost Haukur this round. But a solid round from Gummi. Should be a 25 there if that first arrow is inside the judge is checking. And or if it will stay at 24, doesn't really matter for this set. We'll say be a 9, so 25 from Gummi this round. So goes up 2 set points. Looks like Astrid has found Haukur's arrow, first arrow there. So he won't be missing. He has plenty of arrows, so he will be fine. And it's also when you go into this TV final, you gotta have plenty of arrows because you're not getting them straight away back. Even though we have runners that will bring you your arrows, but it might take 1 round or so to do. But now Georg telling who is starting, and Haukur should start this round. As he does. Round number 2, can Haukur get some points on the board? And that is a great way to reply. 10. And Gummi answers back with maybe a 10, not sure. Or yeah, it could also maybe be a 9 for Haukur, but let's see. Judges will have to take a closer look. This is a very tight round. Can Haukur get a good one here? It's a 9, so 26, maybe a 27, and Gummi to not even. So Haukur takes back and evens this match back to 2-2 with a 26. But we have a closer look at the 2 arrows there. Might be a 10 from Gummi and might also be a 10 from Haukur, those first arrows. Stays a 9 from for Gummi, so 24, and also stays a 9 and 8 for Haukur, so yeah, 26-24 in the third or the second round. and field is set and ready for the third round. Good to see that both matches have been we have had both archers on the board or getting some points. Now let's see who can manage to win this one. Gummi will start round number 3. Ooh, and a left miss from Gummi. Will be 4 though. Haukur with 7. Will be okay if Gummi does not do better. Ooh, and also a left miss from Haukur there. Might be the wind now pushing the arrows back there. You can see there's a pretty left wind on them today. But that will be enough. No, it won't. No. Now the judges have to decide basically this round. Could be a 5 from Gummi in the first arrow, and also could be an 8 on the third one. So that might bump it up to 20 points, which would put it out of reach for, Haukur, which it does. So doesn't really matter what the judges say here, but it should be. It is probably 19. Yeah, only 1 point to separate them in this third round. So Gummi taking the lead with 4 set points against 2.
Já, það bara þannig. Ég sagðist ekki að gefa þér þetta, sko. Ég held með þér. Já, ég veit að ég ekki gefa þér þetta. Because if I shoot the best that I can and you beat me, Krakkar, hvað gefur ekki merki bara strax þegar þú komið langt út fyrir? Það tekur alveg 10 mínútur að starta þessu.
So Gummi can take the win here, or Haukur can answer and stay in this match. Good first arrow from Haukur. Better start than the last one at least. And a good one from Gummi, even better. 9. And a solid shot there from Haukur, a 10. That will count, and as Gummi misses it to the left, was not happy with that shot. So it's all in Haukur's hands now to tie up the match. Has some time left on the clock, takes 10 seconds now. So he takes another breath to focus and gets a solid arrow in, and that should be enough to take this round. It was basically lost with Gummi's left miss there to the 4. And a 26 from Haukur this round. Very good shooting from him. And no doubt from the judges on this round, so it all back to even to go into our 5th and final round. So 5th and final end, and Gummi will get us started. You seem to be confused about that one. Misses it to the left. Will that open the door for Haukur? Yeah, does a 6 slightly better, but wanted maybe to capitalize on Gummi's mistake here, and he does not do that again. That is in the dead center there for Gummi. As Haukur will not be able to answer. Will he have a shot here to tie? You can win with a 10. Oh, and he does not, but that will be, ladies and gentlemen, a shoot-off, which we always love. Gummi is watching in anguish. He doesn't know it will go to a shoot-off yet, but he will. And I think he will be happy about it. And we will wait for the judge's confirmation though. She will give a signal that it will go into a shoot-off. We have our first shoot-off of this tournament. We had none yesterday in the TV finals, that is. And here it is. And Haukur needed a 10 to win, and he got a 9 to even the match. And it goes to a 5-5, which means that now the target faces will be replaced, and we will go into a shoot-off. Gummi and Haukur. One arrow closest to the center wins. Simple as that.
Já, ég skipulag þetta 100%. Ég er svo nákvæmur að ég get hérna stilt af, sko, hver einustu umferð. Það er að skipta skífur af því ég hef ekki skífur. Já, þetta er Beint. Þetta var bara... Þú veist það weird öri líka, hún var alltaf tíma... Var það bara ég? Nei, það sýndist að það var ekkert eins og... Var það líka svona? Ekki svona svakaleg. Nei, hún var alveg til að það var það. Ég og Kutt var að fara hérna áttina, þú þekkt vera partur af Kutt dómarinn, vera professional.
Alright, so archers are ready for this final shoot-off. It is one arrow closest to the center will take and win this match. Gummi will start.
Okay. Okay.
Not happy with it, and that is a 4 from Gummi. Now Haukur has very big target to hit, and he gets a 9. Very good from Haukur during a shoot-off. Gummi not managing to get a good arrow there when it counted. So we will have, of course, the judge to confirm, but it should be Haukur that takes this win. No need to inspect it further, and there it is. Congrats to Haukur, our longbow and traditional men's champion. We will have a medal ceremony, then we will go into into the unisex category, where we have the a bronze and a gold medal match as well. So 2 matches left for the longbows and traditional. So field just about being set up for Tinna and Guðrún to meet again in the unisex category.
So professional.
They did meet earlier, and that's where Tinna won with 6-2. And can Guðrún now win this one? As we are getting started with round number 1. Five to start, and Tinna also with a 5. Seven, getting closer now for Guðrún. And that won't be in the target for Tinna. Miss there. So should be an easy round for Guðrún to take. Does with 20 points, very good. But Tinna will not finish this off with a 9. Very good shot there to close. Might be in the 10. Judges will have to take a closer look. It is that last arrow there from Tinna that they are checking. Not sure where the second one went. Sounded like it hit the target, but might have not done that. So all set for this second round. Guðrún leading now with 2 points. Goes off to a better start than that she did last time. Tinna now to start. Better now. She's an 8. And a 10 from Guðrún. Good shot. And a 6 now from Tinna. Oh, and goes a little bit to the left there for Guðrún in this one. So now a little bit closer, the two of them. Tinna needs a good arrow to put some pressure. Gets an 8. And Tinna will not make it better, so 5 from her, which means that 21 against 20 points. So Tinna should have those 2 set points. Even without the judges' ruling on that first one, which might be an 8, and it looks like an 8 there. Yeah, goes up to 22 points for this round. And so evens out this match. So, all set for our third round. Guðrún will now start. Can she start off better? No, she will not. But neither will Tinna. So they can forget those first arrows. A little bit. Shaky now this round for both of them. Will not. Another miss there from Guðrún. Unusual round from them both, but will be enough for Tinna to take 4 set points. At least getting 2 arrows in the target, so she will get 7 points in total here, and goes up to 4 against 2. So we are ready for our 4th end. Tinna can now win this match with, if she wins this set, but Guðrún needs to tie or win to stay in the match. And a good one to start. but Tinna not so much.
Haltu svo fram. Já. Hvað gerir Tinna? Hey! You have a hit.
Yep, that will be enough for Guðrún to take this set with 21 points.
Yep.
And we'll go up and even again, so 4-4 now.
Þú getur að veifa þanga á kamerun og veifa hérna líka show your appreciation. Þessu random börum sem að horfa á dæma og hann eitthvað sem líka áður og landbúar og flatbúar og við erum breskir og við erum aldrei eitthvað
Þetta var 6, 4, 9.
ákveðin, þú ætlar að hitt í exit öll skipti. Sami þig. Það er bara, það er gult eða ekki neitt. Það er hugarfæri. Nei. Hitta inn á targetið og hafa gaman. Hafa gaman, svo hitta targetið, svo hitta gaman. Það er gult eða miss, er svolítið svona... Go big or go home. Já, þess að bara, þú veist, 3 miss, bara success. Það var gult eða miss.
Þetta bara mjög...
Ey, takk að sjúta. Já, ég er rétt að vona það. Það er...
Þetta er spennandi fyrir ansvöru, sko.
Shoot off. Þetta er basically að tjönda minni bíl.
Alright, and the 5th and final end here for the Unisex bronze medal match. It all comes down to this final one. Who can take the bronze here? Guðrún not starting off as strong as she would have hoped for, but Tinna will, at least better. Yeah, wind blowing now. And running out of arrows. Guðrún here, and looks like Tinna has this one quite comfortably. Yeah. So it will be Tinna who will take this match. Takes a second there to re-anchor. And takes this match with 6 points against 4. Very unusual highs and lows for both of them this match. Both good scoring and then also some not so good scoring, but we will wait for the judges' confirmation.
Það var út af einhver allt öðru, við vorum að tala um einhverja bölva að veitt þessu. Þetta er ekki standið? Þetta er ekki búið?
There it is.
Ekki fylgjast með?
Fylgjast með.
Next up, we will go straight into the men's category. No, sorry, the gold in the unisex category. Where we have Gummi and Helgi back, or Haukur, sorry. Back in the ring.
líka svo rugglega ekki takirna það er mjög mikilvægt að fólk sé á réttu skotna. Þannig að allt scoring og matchið er onni. So please read your instructions.
I did.
Það verður svolítið kvikingslegt af stefnunum að þeim kerfið setur automatically sem hæstur í skori er að 1 er átakið leik. Það fyrir ekki upp. Sú bracket lína. Já, þannig að þetta er þá 1, 4, 8, 16 hver sem vinnur af þeirri línu. Og í því bracket, þannig að þetta gæti verið 16 eða 17 ef þeir stóðu með 1 og 1 Hvað voru ég og Magnús að hlæja?
Við hauguðu. Hvað er þetta gaman?
Ég er ekki nema 34.
Þú veist hvað, það er 88.
Nei, 40. Hvað árið? 40 Nei, ég er bara loka á 42. Ég er að það 42. Held ég. I don't know math, man.
And let's get this gold medal match in the unisex longbow and traditional category. Gummi will get us underway with round number 1. Haukur was able to win this one a bit earlier with a shoot-off. So let's hope for a exciting and tight match again. Haukur, very good 2 arrows from him. As Gummi misses it a little bit out to the top left. 21 points, so it should be able to be easy for 26 for Haukur this first round. Very good shooting, goes up to 2 set points.
Já, ég er alveg hryllilega vinstri-sinnaður. Ég þarf að fara að reka þessa innflytni út maður. Vinstri, nei, það er hægri.
We can look at maybe the qualification, see how they compare there. And a 72 arrow qualification.
Einn á jaðrinum, ég var ekki aftingulag. Hún var á jaðrinum, gæti verið inni, hún á, gæti verið inni.
And it was Gummi that topped that one with 537, sorry, and 529 from Haukur. So Haukur should be a little bit of an underdog here, but did win the last match today they competed in, so let's see here if Gummi can answer back.
Ég var að hugsa nákvæmlega sama, sko, mjög næst að vera fyrstur í röðinni, sko.
He will start.
Já, við erum bara að pissa, en ég klára alltaf.
Starts off with a 7. Can Haukur do another one? Another good round here. Very good start. Shoots an X, which is the inner circle of the 10. Still counts just as a 10. And Gummi puts another one in the 7. So Haukur cruising here, at least for now. 9. Gummi has no answers as of yet. He will need to do a lot better. Shoots at 9 at least. So 23 from Gummi. Can Haukur close this one? Ooh, just about. Or no, he will tie this round, yeah, with a 4. So 23 now and 23. Good, some solid grouping from Gummi, but just to the left. Wind is blowing to the left, so it might be that. But oh, what a missed opportunity for Haukur there to get another 2 set points and go up 4-0 in this match. Now has opened the doors a little bit for Gummi again, tying that match, so 3-1 now. And we could see another shoot-off. It will need to be a 5-5 match to do that, so Gummi will need to win 2 sets and Haukur 1.
I love it. Hvað var þetta hjá mér? 10-10-3?
Já, eitthvað svoleiðis. Og hann var með 7-7-8.
Ég er svona mikið að auka stigum, I love it! Team Gummi!
Já, það bara endur tækja þetta aftur.
Við erum komið með 1 stig, þannig að við erum með opið fyrir shoot-off. Don't talk about the toilet, man. Þetta er ástæða fyrir ég set alltaf í bunker og svo getur
Gummi now still trailing, so he will start this 3rd round. 3-1 now the current score. After drawing the last one, starts off better now for Gummi with a 9. Haukur needs to keep the pressure on. Still over. Good arrow there from him in the 8. Gummi not so happy with that one, but still an 8 from him. Maybe it's just and a 6 from Haukur. Not good. Maybe he's just confused why they're all going so much left, but an 8 from Gummi puts the pressure on Haukur. He needs a good one here to be able to get some points, and won't be able to. Already did. Was already out of reach for him, maybe, yeah. But 25 from Gummi. Better now. So tying up the match now 3-3. 2 left to go.
Setja hann á boga minn. Ég var að skjóta hann með boga. Þetta boga þeirra. Tökum hérna. Þetta fyrst að vera eitthvað svona. Já, þetta vera svona. 3-3. Við erum að saga þetta nokk í þetta. 3-3. Woo! Það er að gera hérna.
So 3-3 now, should be set for round number 4. We will be going into all 5 rounds. Very tight matches from these two, Gummi and Haukur. Will we get another shoot-off? Gummi will start. Starts off with a 10. Haukur laughing that off, I think. 7 from him. But Gummi is locked in. He wants to take that gold now, but Haukur, good answer from Haukur there.
Let's go, baby.
And another flyer. Oh, that is from Gummi up to the 5, so leaves an opportunity for Haukur to take the lead in this match. But he will not get that one. Will this be no, Haukur, no. Gummi will take this one. With just about 24 points. Might be 25 though if the first second arrow there will be marked as 10. I don't think it will. So Gummi going up 5 against 3. And now only needs the tie to win the match.
Georg kann ekki haldið sér inni alltaf sinni leikur. Og fer alltaf við í gegn, sko, þetta hálf sig kynkti á það. It's still attached. Festist í snúðunum. Það var bara snúðin og svo alltaf bara, what the fuck? Á hárlokkurinn. Við erum með örvar, já. Ég er með örvar.
So coming down to the final stretch now, this last end. Haukur needs to win this set to force a shoot off. He can only force a shoot off. And hope for as good of luck as he had last time. And he will start now this 5th and final end.
Let's do those yellow ones. Or red ones.
9 from him to start. Very good start from Haukur. Also 9 from Gummi. Eight there. And a 10 from Gummi. That will be big for him. Haukur just thinking a second there. Important arrow to put some pressure on. Gets a 9, so we'll be okay. Can Gummi take this one here? He can. And we'll win this set with 27 points against 25. Or maybe a 26 from Haukur. Let's see what the judges say here. But it should be a Gummi win here.
Oh, I am the champion. The lucky champion. Yeah. That was a tackle, man. Freight train, man.
And we will have a medal ceremony. Then we will go into have a little break and go next matches we have are. And we will have, we will have next the Recurves. Starting off with the Recurve team finals, and then we go into the individual ones. So see you after a little break.
Jæja, Georg. Eitthvað í gangi núna eins og verðarafhæðingin? En þú ert búinn að gleyma þig hver á að taka við bronsin, þannig að þú sleppur þig. Þetta keppinni til þig hver það var? Tveir valmöguleikar, Guðrún að kynna. Já. Segjum það. Segjum að svo sem að tók. Þetta er Tinna. Þetta er Guðrún. Það stendur líka á bakinn að þér.
Og þú ert valinn.
Já, sem sagt, og setja pinnen. Það stefnir að síðast að setja pinnina aftar að skopmarka. Já.
Told you I wouldn't realize this thing, man.
Verðlaunaafhending. Langbogi Unisex. Þriðja sæti Guð Tinna.
Komdu hingað og gerðu þetta líka, það sem kamerurnar eru takk. Það kamera hérna, startu hérna. Nei, start þú þarna. Start þú þarna og afhentu velun. Start þú bara að dómaristendur og afhentu velun.
Já, ekki það ekki.
Annað sæti Haukur.
Yey, woo!
Ég man þetta.
Þú manst þess að var að gerast.
Yey. Og fyrsta sæti Gummi. Og veifa og gera því eitthvað skemmtilegt.
Nei, hvað er þú? Þetta er liðlega. Svona. Ég er góður það. Og ég hina myndavélina. Þetta skila þér örvómiðurum. Ef ég kenni þeim ekki úr örvómiðurum, ég þarf að krækja því. Það þjónaði mjög vel.
Gummi.
Já.
Það stendur bara boginn og boginn í liðakennslu.
Stendur það ekki boginn og boginn eitt?
Nei, það stendur ekki boginn eitt, ég er boginn 2. Það stendur bara boginn og boginn. Svo, vita. Já, það vita þegar ég er boginn 1 og 2 í boginn 2.
Ég ætla bara að færa þetta. Get ég lyft ykkur?
Makes it the weird one. Sem er,
Það er ekki
þú
bara
ert
ekki
Íslandsmeistari
hér.
kalla, ég er Íslandsmeistari.
Ég er ekki hvort að fara með þetta, þau geta ekki verið hér.
En,
Herri.
Það þarf örugglega að taka
það er
straffana á
50-50, ég
fyrst.
reikna það út á. Þetta er 1 stig á hverjum 10 umferðum. Munurinn
Já,
fórum
það er
þetta.
ekki taka því.
Já, ég er bara að vinna.
Hvað er það?
Ég er að fara í banka.
Þú heitir þetta?
Hvað er það?
Augnablik.
Georg, hvernig gengur?
Verðlaunaafhending, Langbogi lið. Guð, Haukur, Tinna, Guðrún. Svo, ég man þetta.
Já, þau áttu að segja nafnið á öllum.
Það er ekki verið að segja núna.
Jú, Langboga
Þið er ekki mjög fínt að hafa alltaf.
Haukur.
Ég á með þetta ból með þetta nú.
Við þykir ekki rosa fínt að hann hafi munað þetta samt svona alltaf að það var ég.
Já, nákvæmlega.
Og ég var í myndinavélina, yey!
Snúa sér við.
Og snúa sér við, yey!
Og komum við eitthvað að vellinum.
Og komum okkur á vellinum.
Ha? Ég var ekki að gera það. Ég spurði Gumma, hann sagði mér bara að láta þig horfa á myndavélina.
Hvernig gengur?
Þetta gengur ágætlega. Það komið sér fyrir í bíl.
Nei, það er ekki Gummi. Nei, veitu.
Já, ég bara tilkynna.
Íslandsmeistaramótið,
Já, fyrst upp.
Utanús, Langbogi, Unisex. Já, jú, ég vann þetta flokk. En Gummi er master of all. Getur ekki bara að fá sér
So we are just about getting ready for our next set of matches. We have going into now the recurves. We have a recurve team final first. We have two teams from Boyin competing, and we have now moved the field, as you can see, to a whopping 70 meters, which the recurve archers will be shooting at. And just about to get ready, they are calling now the archers to the field, and then we will get going. We have one team final, and then we have, let me actually take a look, then we have a couple of individual finals. We have 5 individual finals. Then after that we have a gold in the women's, bronze and gold in the men's, and bronze and gold in the unisex. Then we finish this tournament, and thank you guys for tuning in today. And now we can see the archers coming onto the field, just about to get ready. We had quite a fun qualification this morning. We had a decent weather. It was still kind of a bit windy, but no rain or anything like that today. And now they are flocking onto the field, getting set up for the team finals. We have 3 members in a team, and it's a best of 4 rounds in the team format. So we have, you can win with 6-0, you can also win with, yeah, basically 6-0. But it is Marín Anita, Valgerður and Ragnar Thor on team 1. Your right archers you can see on the right. And we have then Astrid, Baldur and Johan shooting on team Boyin number 2, shooting on the left, or the second target. And field is, I think, set. And then we will go ahead and start.
Já, spá hvað ég búinn að fá, veitu. Ég sé Gumma ennþá. Já. Að bíðum. Það verður að gefa okkur ekki. Við náum að minnst einu stígi. Við náum einu stígi þá, þú veist. Já, það bara næsta okkur. Já,
Now everyone is set up and ready to go. And you can notice maybe when they are shooting as well that they need to get on and off the line, but Ragnar will forget that and not do like he should. But here we can see the first archer shooting, Ragnar, for Boyin team 1. Shoots a 7. And Vala then next. with an 8. Good start there from Boyin. Team 1. And an 8 from Marin. Now the second one starting now. Each archer shoots just one arrow, then has to get off the line and then make way for their partner. The time doesn't stop between, so you have to hurry off the line. And Spaldur will shoot second for team point 2. Will not find the target, I believe. As Astrid puts it in the 6. Ragnar for Boyin. Some solid round from them. Vala with an 8. And Marin will finish this round for Team Boyin. They should have this. Should have an easy 2 points here now. And gets a 9. Good solid shot and a round from Boyin. 47 from them. And Johan now for Team Boyin 2. It's just a bit too far down, it seems. And now Baldur finds the target. And that would be 2 points from Team Boyin 1. Round number 2 getting started, and Johan will start this one. Manages to get a 5. Didn't look too happy with that one, Ragnar. Well now. So taking a comfortable lead point again. Better now from Ragnar. Wind should be blowing for these archers a little bit to the left. And 8 to finish off this round. Beint should have this one as well, going up to 4 against nothing.
Vonandi ekki.
Með svona Under Armour.
Nei, ég er ekki með. Áfram fyrstu spyr ekki, bara þú. Bara.
Hann sá bara að það var sól í bekki.
Það er ekki að horfa á...
Nei, ég er ofgerst.
Ég meina það var sól áður. Það er svona að gleyma að þú er á Íslandi.
Ég er búin að gleyma því.
Ale, þið skjótu fyrst. Skjótu sér umhverf.
Now getting into the third end. As Johan puts it straight into the 10 to start. What a shot. Can Baldur match? No. Now Ragnar.
Það vonaði best. Þessna er ég ekki í endur. Ég get ekki gett það líka. Þetta er bara fyrst að
And a yellow card shown here for Marin. So she has to get off the line, and on the line she was too quick to get into the 1 meter line. Well, that means that Vala didn't leave it. Or she was too quick to go on the line. 20 points, the first 3 here should be good enough for Boyin to take the win here. But 3 arrows left for both teams. So 21 points from Boyin 2. Now Ragnar just needs to get a point to match, and that should be the game. He gets a 6, and that should be the match in their hands right now. And a 10 there from Vala.
Ég er ekkert rosalega bjartsýnn inn á þinn. Ég er að fengu stig. Ég ætla bara að fara í peysuna mína.
And another 10 from Marin as well, and that will be their first medals for today. And we will wait for the official judges' confirmation though. And next we will go into the individual finals, starting off with the women's gold. men's and the women's, the men's and then the unisex. Sorry, of course. Coming now to confirm for us the winner here, and should be here. Ragnar Marin and Vala. Took the gold.
Hvaða myndar? Og Guð, Bóginn 1, Vala, Marín og Ragnar. Ég ætla að fá að segja Jóhann.
Hvernig viljum við þið? Það var þið hægra með þið?
Mér sýnist það, já. Gamla stundir sitt hvort.
Það er þétt saman, þú lósið, snúið ykkur við, veifið þið viljið og tækið bóginn með ykkar fólk.
So, like Georg said, we are going to the cold final for the Recurve women. We have the usual suspects. It's Marin versus Valgerður, and has been for a couple of years now. Let's see, and hopefully we get an exciting match today from them. Dagur on the spotter for Marin. Was competing yesterday in the compound. Managed to get a bronze in the men's. Or silver. But we are just waiting for the targets to be set up, and we are ready to go. let's get this gold medal match underway. We have Marin shooting on target number 1. Will start. Starts off with a 9. Very good start there. And a 6 from Vala. And also a 6 from Marin there, but still has the better arrow today. And Valgerður will take that away, gaining the upper hand in this set. Can she continue? Will Marin put some pressure on? I'm not so happy with that shot, but it is a 7, so a 7 needed here to take the set, and gets a 9. Very nice round from Valgerður. Just a little bump. This first arrow there from her, 25, but now we'll take the 2 set points. So Marin trailing here by 2 set points. Only 1 round done so far, but she will start this one, trying to get back and even the match. Get shooting on 70 meters, those two, and a good start from Marin. Valgerður with a 9 as well to answer. Didn't look so happy with that one, and goes to the left. Wind is still blowing to the left today and has been. And yeah, Valgerður didn't look so happy with that one either, but still manages to get a 6, so is a little bit ahead in this set. Can Marin make, put some pressure on here with a 9. So a 9 will be needed to take this set, and that's what she gets. Very good answer there from Valgerður. Will go up to 4 set points against none. We would be expecting Marin to answer here, but that 5 will cost her this one. Can Marin get back in this match? She has shown some good arrows, though just isn't enough to take Valkyrie yet. But that is a good start with a 10. Good to get those big scores early, as the wind seems to be blowing a little bit on Valkyrie here. So 2 solid shots only needed for Marin to take this set and get back in the match. Yeah, and that will be enough for Marin, I would think. Yeah, I'm not happy with it, but still almost a 9 there from her. As Valkyrie will finish off this set a little bit down for her there. Don't know if the wind was maybe hurting a little bit more, or going a little bit more in her face there, but it seemed that Marin didn't feel that, and some solid round from her at least. 26. So Marin trailing still with 2 set points back. Can even this all out here if she takes this one, but Valkyrie can still win if she wins this round and take the gold. As a starting 8 from Marin. So leaves the door a little bit more open, as Valkyrie is working herself up there. Arrows looking or going a little bit more down, and that could be a 9 or an 8 for Marin. Just will have to take a closer look. Can Vala answer? Yeah. And a little bit more down now for Marin, and leaves the door open for Valkyrie to win. And 8 needed, and she gets the 8 she needed to take an almost trip and win this gold. We will wait for the judges' confirmation here, but it I think won't matter. But he is checking, making sure the scores are correct here. Solid round from them both. Valkyrie it was just this one arrow from Marin that was the theme here for this match. Was just the one arrow basically in the sets she lost that threw her off. Like this 6 here, and it will stay an 8 and a 24 to take the win. And this will be here the final score. Valkyrie is the Icelandic Women Recurve Champion 2025 outdoors. And we will probably see a continuation of this battle next year. But we will have a medal ceremony, then we will go into the men's category with the bronze and then of course the gold. So now we will have our first men's individual bronze final. Our first individual men final and the only bronze individual men's final. Anyway, Georg will get us started with round number 1 versus Baldur, of course. And Georg a little bit scared, I would think. I'm not sure why he was. He has been, yeah, maybe that's why. Has been having some equipment difficulties today. And yeah, I think it might be the sight that is getting in the way for him there. I didn't have time to fix that before. But Johan now will probably take this set quite comfortably. Now with 11 points. Can Georg find the target face here? He cannot, no. He was just judging as well earlier, and as Johan puts another one in the 8, so 19 points from him. Goes up 2 set points. Georg maybe too much focusing on judging today than having his equipment ready. But let's see if he can improve, or maybe it's an equipment failure right now. I'm not sure what they're looking at. So Georg will start this second set, trailing now with 2 set points. Both archers are shooting on 70 meters, as you can see. And it's a target face that is 122 centimeters across. And can Georg now find the target face? Arrows seem to be going a lot high for him. I'm not sure why. And as Johan puts one down at least. Yeah, won't be able to. Or it was a 1 from Georg there, so he did find the target at least. But Johan puts a solid 7 here. Yeah, he's just above there. I'm not sure why he was aiming so high. I mean, he has a regular or like a 36 poundage that he's drawing. But Johan Baldur takes the lead, or increases his lead with now 4 points. Going into the set number 3, he can win this match there if Georg doesn't find the target face. Can Georg get something back here? As you can see, maybe from the first round, his side is way higher than it was in the first end. And Johan will go, I think, outside as well, yeah. So Johan still has to work for it a little bit. If he finds the target as he does here, yeah. Finds a 5. So puts the pressure on a little bit. Johan not happy with that shot. And he needs an 8 here to win. Yeah, not finding it now, or has a 1 there. So Georg back in the match a little bit with a whopping 8 points. But will be enough to take 2 set points and continue this match. We will head into 4 ends at least. So Georg here, can he get back to even now? Or can Johan finish this off? I think Georg at least has found the target. Finds the target, but not any points. As Johan puts big points here on the table. 9. Good shot from him. And looks like a solid shot from Georg, but in the 4. So Johan now in control. Yeah, gets a 5. So should put this out of reach for Georg. Yeah, needed a 10 here, but Johan putting it together a solid round of 21 and gets 2-6-2 to take the bronze medal in the recurve men's category. Next up, we will go straight into the gold medal match. That will be Ari Emin and Ragnar Thor competing for the gold in the men's individual recurve. getting started on the men's gold final. It is Ari that will start from EF Akur, starting off with a 9. Solid start from Ari. And also a 9 from Ragnar. Ooh, and as Ragnar puts one in the 5 there, so leaves the door open for Ari to take an early lead. Solid shot, and it's in the 7. So it will be enough to take this set at least. No chance for Ragnar to take it now. And gets another 5, missing it to a left a little bit. So 25 for Ari will take him up to 2 set points against none. I'm suspecting we will have more than 3 rounds this time around, as these two archers can put some good rounds together. Ragnar now trailing. We will start this set number 2. Missing a little bit to the left on the last one. Now going to maybe overcorrecting a bit. Maybe it was a wind last time around. Can Ari... Yeah, he shoots a solid 10 here. Very well done. And Ragnar might have overcorrected it from last round, and I think, yeah, Ari put someone in the 5 as well, or 6 to the right. But a fast shot there from Ragnar might have been just not a good enough shot there from him. And Ari should have this one. Yep, and a good solid 9 to take this match up with 4 set points against none. Only needs now a 1 set to win the gold in the men's category. So all set for round number 3. Ragnar needs to put some solid arrows in to keep himself in this match. Ari seems to be getting away with it. Rightfully so. Put some good solid rounds together here. And a 6 to start from Ragnar. As Ari still in the yellow. 9 from him. Ragnar not looking like himself today. But Ari with a miss shot here. Could it be an opportunity for Ragnar to get back in the match? Shoots a solid 8 here, so puts a little bit of pressure, and 6 needed to win and to take the gold. And he shoots a 6. Ari Emin is your new Icelandic men's Recurve champion for the first time. So congrats to Ari, the Recurve men individual title going north, where he stays or lives, sorry. But we will of course wait for the official judges confirmation here. And there it is. Congrats to Ari Emin, and he will go home happy at least, taking his first gold with a 6-0 victory over Ragnar, which is quite a feat. Ragnar was not shooting like his normal self today, but Ari still needed to hit the shots, and he did so. Let's have a medal ceremony, then we will go into the unisex category with the bronze and the gold medal matches.
Verðlaunafending. Sveigboga kalla.
Congrats to all the archers here in the men's category. Next up we will go into the unisex, like I said, and I want to maybe first go over the qualifications. We have Ragnar coming back to take to compete in the bronze medal match against our current women's champion Valgerður, and Ari and Marin will also meet later in the gold. But let's go over maybe the ranking list from the qualification today. Marin topping that list with 564. and Valgerður number 2 at 5-5-3. Ari then with 5-4-4-7. Those are your top 3, and we see Ragnar now and Valgerður competing for the bronze. Ragnar winning his way up at least, and it would be interesting to see also from the, or maybe the match is already beginning, so we won't have that chance, but it was Ari that beat Valgerður in the semi-final earlier, so now we know a little bit of the backstory and how we got here. But Ragnar will get this match underway, the bronze medal match for the Unisex Recurve category. Didn't quite find his groove in the last match he was competing in today. Yeah, arrows still straying to the right for him, but Valgerður shot very well in her gold final earlier as well, so you might say Valgerður had the upper hand now in this match. Let's see if Ragnar can find some consistency. Shoots a 7 here. And that won't be enough for Ragnar. Already enough for Valgerður to take this set. And there it is. Our competition host, Valgerður, taking the first set and going up to 2 against 0. Ragnar starting round number 2. Valgerður leading with after 1 and let's hope Ragnar can get some back. Yeah, that's better. It might be his form that is breaking a little bit down, so might be pushing the arrows to the right. So that's why he's not focusing on moving his sights, because he feels like he should be going left, but another one strays to the right here for him. But Valgerður also with a miss shot on her caliber, and there is the make-up 10 to get her back above. And yeah, not a good shot from Ragnar. And a 9. from Valgerður will take her to 4 set points with 25 in this round. And we will go into the third set, and Valgerður only needs to win that one to take the bronze. Can Ragnar now get back in the match? Only final chance now. There it is. Solid shot from Ragnar in the 10. That's what we're used to seeing now from him. More. Now straying a little bit to the left. There's a 7 though. Still good. And 9 from Valgerður, keeping the pressure. All even now after 2 arrows. And that's another 10 from Ragnar. So Vala can only tie and take this match to 5-1, or she can, or Ragnar will take the set. And yeah, not happy with that shot, Valgerður. But what a good 2 arrows from Ragnar. 27 all of a sudden. I think he's surprised himself with this round. We can see there. Oh yeah, we can see the totals from each round, but okay, back on the, at least got points now on the board for this match, as the judges will go over, but it should be pretty straightforward this set, and at least he will force it to go one more. He needs to stay still on it. Not a good start from Ragnar. Well, this and not a good start from Valgerður either. But she has more points on the board. Perhaps after this one. Yeah, more solid there from her. Ragnar needs a good one to set some pressure. Yeah, gets a 9, okay. Now, a 6 needed for Valgerður to take the bronze in the unisex category. And that is a 9. Very good final shot from comfortable for Valgerður, and she will take the bronze in the unisex category. And we will of course wait for the official judges' confirmation here. But it looked like Valgerður had this one the whole time. Even though Ragnar came back for this one round there with a 27, it wasn't enough to take him down this time, or take her down this time. So Valgerður will take the bronze here and take another medal home. Next up, we will go straight to the gold final, where Marín, Anita and Ari will meet for our final match of the weekend and the tournament. That is the Recurve Unisex gold final. Now let's get into the final match of the day. It is Marin versus Emin in the gold unisex final. Marin will get this match underway. Ari winning the men's category earlier, and Marin getting silver in the women's. So it will be interesting to see if she can come back here and take this one, take this match. But Ari will not make it easy. And quite even here in the beginning. And Marin just outside, so 22 from her. Ari should be able to take this one. Yeah, very solid round from Ari. So 22 from Marin, and what will that be? 25 from Ari. So takes him up 2 set points against none after round number 1. So still plenty left in this match. Still anyone's game. Marin just a little bit to the right in this last set. Not a bad group though. Just in the 8 and 7 there. Could all be in the 9 basically. If the arrows were a little bit more to the left. So she still can get a good group. Maybe she adjusted her side a little bit, but Ari is shooting very well in these finals, so it will be hard to take him down. Marin to shoot first and starts off with a 9. Yeah, side adjustment was maybe necessary and paid off here. And Ari with a miss hit there, a little bit down to in the 6. So can Marin capitalize on this mistake and take this some points back? Very solid rounds thus far from her. 18 points now. Ari almost matching her now here, but I think it should be Marin to take the win here. Yeah, she will go to 27 points in the 9 for all 3 arrows, so the side adjustment might have worked this time as Ari puts one in the 8. So 23 from him, 27 from Marin, and back to all even after 2 rounds. We will be back on this channel with the Nordic Youth Championships in 2 weeks' time. So make sure to get subscribed for those matches where we see our best youth from the Nordic countries compete for the Nordic Championships. And then in August, early August, we will have our Icelandic Youth Championships in Kópavogur, streaming live as well here, and we will be dropping still our indoor season videos on this channel, so get subscribed to see more of those our athletes compete. Marin now back to even, and match will go on. Look like a solid shot just above the 9 ring. But Ari finds it and gets the 9 here. And a 888 for Marin, so 24 from her. Ari needs an 8 to tie. Gets a 7, so Marin will take this set, going up to 4 set points. Ari just dropping those arrows a little bit too much outside, so with the 7-7 there, not bad, but enough to lose this one. Again, 23 from him, 24 from Marin. So Marin gaining the upper hand here and gets closer to that gold and can win it in the next set. So Ari now to start this 4th set. Can he needs to tie or win this set to stay in the match. So some good solid arrows needed here. Starting off well with an 8. And a 9 from Marin. So Ari not getting in, finding the 9 ring, which is costing him quite a bit. Can Marin continue? No, gets a 7 now. So all tied up Final arrow now, Ari. Oh no. Wow, that is a big miss from him, and a 4 needed to win the gold here from Marin, and gets a 9. Very solid shot from Marin. And an unusual 3 from Ari. The worst arrow we've seen from him today. Just at the wrong time, and that will be a 25 and a 6-2 victory for Marin. As we will wait for the official judges' confirmation, of course. First, then we will have a medal ceremony. And here it is, Marin taking the gold today in the unisex category, getting at least getting the 2 medals. Of course, he won of the team as well. And Ari not happy with himself. It seems like he had that one. I think he would have liked to do a little bit better in this last set, but good shooting from them both though. And we have our medal ceremony. And while those pictures are showing, I want to thank you guys for tuning in this weekend. It has been a long, fun weekend with all kinds of hurdles for the archers yesterday, especially maybe if you haven't seen the yesterday's live stream, go ahead and watch that. And that will be it for us today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you guys next time.